When I was in first grade, my teacher started noticing that I was not keeping up with the class. I was having trouble with my spelling and with my reading, and I just wasn't understanding.
I first found out that I had a learning difference when I was in about the 3rd or 4th grade. I was just reading and I wouldn't retain anything. So like, if you asked me, so what'd you learn from that book? I'd be like, I don't know.
The struggle of dyslexia before I got diagnosed was really mostly just a frustration of mine, and it was just that frustration of I can't keep up with everybody, and I was afraid to fail.
I remember standing up and having to do the spelling bee, and I couldn't spell the word xylophone. And all the girls behind me started whispering, they're like, oh, she's so stupid, she couldn't spell xylophone. And I just sat down and started crying because I thought I was stupid.
Like in middle school, I felt like I was all alone and there was no one there. It made life rough because I wasn't confident in myself, and I wasn't confident that I'd ever be able to reach my full potential.
The most frustrating part of having dyslexia was how some teachers that I had perceived it. I could do the same amount of work, but it'd take me twice as long. My teachers would say, he's lazy, he's just not focusing, he's not trying, he's dumb.
I would have girls come up to me and pinch me really, really hard to leave bruises. Or if I wanted to talk to them, they would cover their eyes and look away and pretend I wasn't there. I would have to go to the nurse because I would have panic attacks, because I'd be so scared that I would mess up and that I would give my classmates another excuse to make fun of me and to bully me.
The way I coped with being persecuted by other people is I used to hide behind my books and I used to study a lot. Even if I didn't retain what I was learning, it just felt better to get away from all that and like put all my depression and anxiety and suffering into like studying and stuff so I could like get away from it.
In order to get the help that I needed in the classes, I would have had to fail. I wanted to be able to work the way I do my best at everything, but I also needed the help that I needed, and I didn't want to have to fail to get it.
When Learning Ally came into my life, I was in middle school. It was just such a source of freedom, and I felt so encouraged by it that this helped me function more normally or more close to what we say the norm is.
Before Learning Ally, I was really unsure of myself, but once I found Learning Ally, it gave me a whole new aspect of life and the abilities and the accomplishments that I could go from. So I knew I wasn't alone. It gave me a sense of confidence that if people can do it, so can I.
Once you go from having like a huge struggle through reading, and now you can all of a sudden read pretty fluently and have a whole different aspect of it, you see things in a different light, and it'll actually transfer over into your everyday life.
When I realized I wasn't alone, it's like a light came on. It shifted my entire mindset from thinking very negatively of myself and feeling very alone to having this community who understood, who supported me, and who pushed me to be my best self.
College life at the University of Tennessee is awesome. I get to choose the classes I want to do, and I'm not going to let anything stop me because I know what it feels like to be stopped by a disability. And that disability, though it stopped me when I was younger, it's been a strength for me because I've been able to do things that I don't think I would be able to do if I didn't have it.
I'm grateful to Learning Ally because it has given me so much freedom in my day-to-day life, particularly in college. I would have never expected it for myself to end up being here and succeeding, doing well in my academics, and with other people emotionally, I'm doing wonderful.
Right now I'm studying at CU Boulder. I've been able to just do a lot of really amazing stuff here, and I love it. One of the things I want to do is I want to show what I can do so that one day I can go back to those teachers and say, here's why you shouldn't count people out. Everyone has this potential as long as you work to unlock it.